path. But it's got some time to go still. Just the space of the handlebars. Kind of gotten off the road. Don't know my bearings right now. Other videos, I had a bunch of clacking noises. That was mainly my headlight, so I totally secured that better. So it's a tad bit quieter of a ride. Take this way. I don't really have like a certain set destination. I'm just basically trying to, I don't know, ride, get some miles. Also maybe get out into the BF area, away from the city. Biker right there. It's nice out to be biking. Hoping this new microphone setup is helping with the wind. I'm not exactly sure. Won't know until I get back home and watch it all.
Dog ready ride?
No, ma'am. I just got here. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
you'd like to see how this location right here looks in the 80s, watch the video on my channel called Tarans of the 80s. Bikers, you can find your bike racks right here. If you come to the park location, there are bike racks. I'm not going to vouch for the safety or security. I've never used them, but they are available. These traditional trails popping up everywhere. They don't go as long as you would like them to, and they're not connected to other trails as much as you would like them to be, but they are trying. think my bell's loud enough. What do you think? And you can see where they have plans to continue. They're just kind of planning out what they're going to do. Go ahead and bounce around this section of it all. Suite. I don't suggest staying here ever. It's gone downhill since it was first built. Okay, and over here is where the trail picks back up. Be able to carry you past the intersection of the interstate, the highway. Always watch for traffic and bay lights and everything. Currently about 3 p.m. on a Tuesday. If you're wondering what the traffic level is like, that's the average. What I can tell you, it's at 3 p.m. on a Tuesday. I had a full charge when I left. That's 5 lights. I'm now at 4 lights. As far as my bike goes, I'm not looking at my camera battery, I'm looking at my bike. Once again, we're coming up to the end of this trail, but you can tell they have markings. You know, you can see the markings. They're looking around for pipes and wires and stuff to make sure they can build a path there. They are planning routes along this way that will connect pretty far. Thing we can do is cross the street to the other side. Oh, sorry. And there's the path over here. So, you know, they're not fully leaving you high and dry sometimes. It's just they got to plan these things and talk it out with other people and There's all kinds of stuff going in. They can't just lay concrete in a straight line and call it a path. There's a lot of planning to do before that. Sometimes. This other guy behind me was about to turn right in front of me, like around my left and then in front of me, just because I was taking too long to go forward. These people will run you over. They don't care. You have to be aware of cars. They don't want to be aware of you. They're too busy texting. Sing to yourself. Maybe you just kick back and enjoy the scenery. I like to do a little both. Do you listen to audiobooks? I mean, if you got one ear free so you can hear traffic and one ear to an audiobook, I don't think that's too bad. There might be people with issues on that, but listen to your music, listen to an audiobook. Enjoy your bike ride as long as you're comfortable and being alert and safe. Lost my bearings. Don't know what road I'm coming up on. Graham Road. I'm on Graham Road. Taking a right on Graham Road. Nice day. It's not overcast with too much sun, not too much clouds either. It's kind of nice. I am wearing a hoodie and a long sleeve shirt under that. I feel a little warm, but I wanted to be sure that I wasn't going to be too cold. There's one of my favorite buildings on the left. It's the Amazon Depot. Where most of everything I buy comes from. Amazon. You gotta be careful what you do online shopping, but still, as long as you know what you're doing, you got experience in it, you can find the better deals. Do a little street crossing right here. Get to the other trail side. Shout out if you work at Amazon. I appreciate your doing the hard work and everything so that I can get my products to me. are doing a lot of hiring in this area, so if you're a biker and you like to ride to work, this is a great location to get a job at. If you're looking for a job, you just ride out to work. Most of these big warehouse places, they have an actual locker room kind of deal, or some other secure area where it's all weatherproof and everything. A lot of them do. They're encouraging bikers to use their bikes more often. So they're building their offices, their buildings, their place of work. They're building all that so that way the bikers can be encouraged to bring their bike and feel comfortable about it. I think that's 65 over there. I'm not sure. Yeah, I believe that's 65. The highway 65, interstate 65, whatever. I did not bring my glasses. I'm getting a lot of bugs and stuff flying into my eyes. I don't know the quality of this audio or anything. You could just be hearing lots of like wind blowing past you. I'm just testing it out. This is my first ride using the road mic. It's like driving through bug hail. It's just all up in your face. Feels like it's raining, you know, you don't want to open your mouth or your eyes or anything. Shout out to that person in that van. She might have been on her phone, but that's okay. She's delivering that package. She's getting it to where it needs to go. I do not encourage driving a car while texting or on your phone at all. I definitely don't see a lot of bikers doing that much. This is what I was wanting, a little bit more like out in the middle of nowhere, away from the city, away from everything like compact and put together, spread out. But now I got a semi on my ass, so I gotta make a decision which way I'm gonna go. I'm probably really going to go straight because I'm guessing he's gonna go left or right. trail real quick. There's so many semis around here. You want to make sure you give them lots of room. I just hit 3 bars on the bike. I got 3 lights left, 3 bars on the battery. So I'm gonna start to head back towards the Greenwood Mall where I started. Nice out here, very nice out here. These are those relaxing, comfortable, cruising kind of bike rides. The new seat was a great investment. My butt feels great for that. Today the temperature said it was around 57, 58 degrees like that, but it said it felt like 53, 54. It's almost 60 degrees. Kind of have really no idea where I'm at. This is why you really want like a phone that has data, or a bike GPS computer or some shit like that. That way you don't get lost out in the middle of manure farms. Out here, it's peaceful and all, and you kind of get your awareness down because you're enjoying the scenery and all that. But you got to keep your awareness up. Cars will still dart out of nowhere. Some of them will come up behind you faster than you can believe it. Some of them will just come out in front of you. Still got to be careful, but also enjoy the view. It's a little risk everywhere you go. I don't really mind that. I've been bike riding more often lately because I'd prefer that risk. I'd rather go down doing what I love doing, which is bike riding, than sitting on my couch dying of cancer and not doing anything. I love bike riding. I'm trying to get in shape enough to be able to ride to go visit my kids that are far away, and they don't have transportations to get to me, so I gotta get to them, which is okay with me as long as I get to see them. Anything for my kids. They can come to me anytime they need anything. If they don't know that, then there's something wrong. They don't know me, I guess. Once again though, I still don't know where I'm at. So I could be getting further away or closer to where I'm supposed to be going. This bike becomes a lot heavier when my battery's dead, It's still a bike. It'll still pedal, but it becomes a lot heavier and slower. Pedaling like this, though, I should have at least another hour or two going. I kind of over exceed the weight limit on one of these, so I don't get as max range. I'm a 6'7", 223 pound guy. Allen Road and Griffith Road. I'm gonna take Allen Road because it just kind of feels right. It feels right. But that's some of the best part of biking, right? Sometimes just having no destination and riding out. A little bit of adventure of getting lost. I suggest always having a backup plan, though, you know. I prefer having some GPS navigation if you're out here. I know that's like new school technology, but new school technology can keep you from old school mistakes. Because you know, if you don't have an electric bike, or you do have an electric bike, either way, you don't want to be out in the middle of nowhere having to work harder to get home. Just because you took a few turns out of joy and happiness and got lost on where you're at. I kind of got my bearings again now because those are the warehouses I passed earlier. So we just made like a really big circle. There's a lot of grass kicking up in the air right now. Gotta be safe and careful with all this grass on this path because that will make you slide out, and with wet conditions, dry conditions, gotta be safe. I'm in no way riding aerodynamically or anything. I'm an upright rider, so I'm not getting any aerodynamic help. You know what I mean? I'm a big guy that's acting like a wall. There's the Amazon again. Another angle of the Amazon. Crossing. Hello, Mr. Goose. See, all I hear in my ears is wind. So I'm trying to hope that this microphone is not only hearing wind, because it does have like a fluffy dead cat kind of deal on top of it. Not have like an odometer, speedometer, GPS, navigation, anything, so I couldn't tell you how fast I'm actually going, or like what direction I'm heading, or how long this trail is. This is just new. I ride. That's all I've ever been doing since 1979, has been riding, and more riding. now down to 2 bars on the bike. So I need to really start heading back. Or I need to find somewhere to plug in and charge up. One of the two. That's why sometimes it's good to have at least a rough destination, rough area idea of where you're going, and to know that area enough sometimes to know if you can pull over and find some kind of rest stop that you'll need, like electricity or bathroom or anything like that. Plan ahead, make sure the areas you're driving to on their bike will have these a roughly easy location around you along the trail. Little ingrace, a bit of a hill. There you go. This is mostly all no throttle. I'm just using pedal assist. I'm in pedal assist 3. Get onto the roads, I'll be on pedal assist 4. Turn. All right. So now that I've stopped, my battery is at 3 bars.